Hello and welcome back. Right now we have our class. Then what we will need, we will server package. Okay, so we will need to have some place to get or use this data and add whatever we need into that server. Okay, we will name this package server, for example, and whatever you call, you can call it the way you want. And I will make a new class, but this time we will choose the object class, and we will use this this class name as data server. Okay, and okay. Now we have a data server. So inside the data server, what we need to have an array, a list of list of this Unsplash that we made in the last video. So what we will do, we will simply say val unsplasher unsplashers, for example, equal to list of, and the list that we need is from Unsplasher, and Splasher, I think Unsplasher, yes. So make sure you will choose the one that you name it. Then we will have to put 3 value inside here, which when you click or when you hover over this one, and you can see the value for 3 things like category, category caption, and category URL. So all you have to do, make sure we put 3 string. So the first one is category, and the second one, it will be a category caption, and the third one, it will be a category caption or category image URL. Okay, so what we will do, we will come back to Unsplash, and we will come to the wallpaper, and we will choose, or we will copy and paste the name and the caption for it, and the image URL. So how we can get the image URL, we can just simply click the image, and we can say copy image address like this, or you can open it in a new tab and wait for it until it will open, and you can copy this URL here. Okay, so we will copy the URL and we will put the URL inside here. Like before, we have to separate one to another with a comma. So we will use a comma, then again we will say Unsplasher, and again we need 3 value to pass in here. Okay, I will not going to go through so many of them, just some of them, it will be good enough. I will copy this one as well, and this guy right here, and the image copy address, and that's it. Oh, this is really long. Okay, let's remove this guy and let's open one of them. Then copy this guy right here. It's better. Okay. So I want you to go and copy paste as much as you like. Okay, and I will just copy paste these two more times. So inside our list we have something, or let's just add another 2 of it. So Unsplasher. Again, we need a category, and another category. For example, let's come to here and copy the architecture and paste it here, and the caption for it. Okay, and lastly, the image URL, which is, let's see, this one is nice and dark. We will copy this, and that's it. That's all we need for here. And right now we have the data. As I told you before, whenever we will go and find some data from this class, okay, so this class have three variables. The first one is category, the second one is this, and the third one is that. Whenever we wanted to load this value into our adapter, into our cell, then what will happen, it will come here and look for the first one and loop through one by one and find the data inside, for example, the first one, find the data for category, and find the data for category caption, and find the data for category image URL. Okay, after we find this data, then we are good to go. Okay, very good. Now what we will need to this will show, we need to show inside our layout. So here we will go to the home, and whenever we will open this layout, we need to have this image. This text, we don't need it anymore, so we will delete it. And what we will do, we will add, let's just simply add a text view. Make sure connect this to all the side, because if you're not connected, and what will happen inside this biggest screen, the position of this text will change. So you don't need that happen, because it's not a good experience, user experience. Then it will go into it will be bad. Okay, so both sides we will put 16, and on the top we will put 16 as well. Then what we will do, we will change the name to be, for example, just Unsplash. Like that. And we choose this bold, and we will bump it up to 30, and we will choose a dark color for this and Unsplash. Okay, nice. And let's actually change the background for this frame layout background to be, let's see, we will come to the color, and we will come to the theme, and inside here there's some cool background, and I will choose this one. Okay, now after that we need a recycle view to hold up our data. So here, the last time, if you remember, we come to the build.gradle file and add a recycle view to our dependency. Now, what we will need this recycle view to hold something for us. So we will just click and bring this recycle view into our screen. Okay, so you have to again connect it to the bottom of this text, and the right and the left and the bottom of this entire view. Okay, something like this. Then let's make it both sides match parent. Then we need to be 0 from the top and left and right and bottom. The only thing we need here after that, we need the ID. So the ID for this, for example, we will name it an splasher. recycle. Okay, like this. Now we have a class, we have information, and we have a recycler view. Now it's time to make our adapter.